I'm with Joe, got that fat, go off.
What's up YouTube, it's Hello Scott, and today we're going to be talking about my honest opinion on 3on3 Freestyle. You know, do I feel like they're moving in a good or bad direction or stagnant? And to be honest with you, this may or may not be contrary to popular belief, but I honestly feel like they're going in a good direction. Now, for those of you that don't know, I made a video. I'll probably put the thumbnail up, probably put it, top right so you can click it if you want to. It's a video on 10 things I feel like 3on3 Freestyle needs to improve on. Now, this is a shock to me. Out of those 10 things, guess how many they actually did? 0. No, I'm joking. They actually did 2. And one of them, I'm basically showcasing in the video. The AI, for me personally, I know if you playing 1v1s, you probably don't want to play on full control mode. I even recommended that to, beginners. But when I got on and seen this update and realized that I could just use, my 4-4 lineup, I used to do the small ball 4 lineup, but then I realized, William, he couldn't really pull his weight, It's not 2017, he's not as valuable as he used to be. So I had to put Giant G in the paint. And let me tell you, Giant G, his defense is, is mid at the 3-point line, but in the paint, the amount of blocks that he gets is amazing. It literally lets me go, I think I could get to about a 7 streak, like a 7-winner streak on ones. I think one time with this lineup, I basically got to win 11 in a row. I think that's my peak as of now. Even 11 or 12 was probably 11, but like I said, I'm really impressed by the AI updates. In this clip, it's mostly Giant G, but in the second clip, you kind of see what Lou was doing too, because she was kind of pulling her weight too. And I think each of them has scored 10 points before. Well, okay, 10 might be a drag, but shit, they probably did 8, just whenever they got the ball consistently. Now, if there were one thing that I would wish they would add on, it's basically where you could choose the settings for how you want your characters to act. Like, let's say they have, offense, defense, balance, and you could tweak the percentage that they play defense, or you could choose that they, you want them to catch and shoot, or if you want them to run straight to the goal, or if you want them to focus on blocking or getting steals and stuff like that. Basically make it to where you can adjust your other characters in the 1v1s to where they basically play exactly how you want them to, so you don't have to play all 3 characters at once. Because for me, believe it or not, I could consider myself a pass first. If I'm a pass first playing all 3 characters, it kind of mess with my brain a little bit. So I'm imagine I'm playing with Fred, right? I do a layup pass I'm basically doing a layup pass to myself, or a fake pass to myself, and then my next instinct is to pass it again. And then after that, my next instinct is to pass it again, because I was like, okay, I actually got a score now. So it's it's slightly extra work on my brain. Yeah, sometimes I just go straight for the bucket, but why shoot a contested shot when my teammate might have a wide open one, and then turns out I'm my own teammate. So if I could suggest, one extra thing on the AIs, well, another thing after that, because you guys just heard that, make it, if they didn't do this already, I don't know, but I doubt they did, but make it to where you could change your character. If you're a free mode custom or whatever it is, make it to where if your character is tired, you can change them or swap them out. There's no reason we should be able to play with or make it to where they don't lose stamina. Either one. You should be able to make it to where they don't lose stamina, or you can swap them out. Because what's the point of playing with a tired character when I could just swap it to another one, or just get them unlimited stamina, or make some kind of, you guys get the point. Just adjust that a little bit to, make it more, easier. And for my second part, and one of the 10 things I listed in my video that I really recommend you guys should watch, because I feel like I put a lot of good things in there. Another thing they updated the character filter system. Now, some of you guys are lucky that you would never experience, the original character system, but it's unfathomable how annoying that was, to where you can't compare 2 characters of the same position, because as soon as you turn on the filter system and you're looking at one character skills, you press B or circle or whatever you press, and the filter goes away and puts back on all positions. So let's say I was comparing what William and let's say I was comparing William and Nathan, and I didn't know which small forward I want to main. Can you imagine how much scrolling I would have to do, knowing William is what one of the first small forwards in the game? What is he, the third, the second? I don't know. Knowing he's all the way on the left side and Nathan is the last character. Knowing the filter system wouldn't work. If you guys want to see an example, again, I'm going to mention a video. I would really prefer you guys watch that video. I am going to put up the list of the things that were in the video, just in case you really don't want to watch it. Even though if you did watch it, you may be able to help, because maybe you can think of an idea better than me, or put some spins on top of my ideas that then Joy City might see it, but you're not thinking like that. So I don't know, maybe the game might stay as it is or get worse just because of you. But honestly, guys, based off what I read, in this screenshot, I do think the game will be moving in a good direction, and I think we'll be just fine in the future. You never know. In a year, this could be the perfect basketball game, because shit, I don't play 2K no more. I gotta play something. Now for my final thing, I've said this before, I haven't said it in a while, but this really, this doesn't have to do with the 10 things. It's just something I want them to do to a character. Please say Fred. It's been, basically everybody in the community thinks he's not going to get a P6 or P7. This is the suggestion I have. I have a video on that too. I'll link that too. It's a bit longer. Part 2 is better because I messed up in part 1. Here's all you have to do, Joy City. Make basically most of Fred's skills interchangeable skills, and watch my video to see what skills that will make sense for them to be changed to, and that's how we can fix Fred. Now, obviously, as developers, you guys can do what you want, but I truly believe Fred, because his title is Fake Master, wouldn't it make sense for him to have, he has 7 base skills? Wouldn't it make sense for him to have, interchangeable skills? Like the skills, what you could do is make all of them select skills, but you have to pay to change them like you will with any other select skill if you change your mind on it. A very easy example is, just Saru. When you go to him, one of his first 3 skills is stop, drive, kill, pass, and shoot and touch. What if all those regular skills on Fred, like the fake pass, all that stuff, they stay right there, but there's still select skills? Like if you want to leave the skills alone, you could just leave Fred's regular skills. But if you want to change them, just pay whatever the amount is in coins. I don't know if it varies for how many skill balls you have, because I never paid to change a skill. And you can just work it like that and just put the skills as an option if you want to change your Fred around. Because he does need the boost. He's a very outdated character. But to be honest with you guys, that's mostly it. The only other thing I want to mention is, if you guys were somehow intrigued, with me talking about Fred, and you actually want to play and main that character, I do have a video. It's not as good as I wanted it to be. I'm gonna make an updated one, but I don't know if the updated one will come out before this one. And if it does, it'll be at the end of it. But I'll put the updated one in the regular video, at the end of it, so you can watch those. But like I said, Fred used to be my main. I used to play on him delusionally, but I had to switch it up and go to Rebecca. So until they fix Fred, I probably won't be playing on him. So, I don't know if they do, but hey, it's just whatever they decide. I'm still pretty much happy with the things they did fix, and I'll upload a screenshot of that so you guys can see the things I was talking about in that video. I kept referencing all the 10 things they need to fix. But yeah, that's really mostly it, and I'll see y'all sellouts on the next one.